Again and again and again, I hear people in TikTok saying why Israel is not sending them humanitarian aids, medicine, they are starving, and all this nonsense. So, once again, I will tell all of you in the whole history of the world, since Adam killed Abel, since Cain killed Abel, sorry, no country ever gave anything to its enemy but blows. Never. Russia is not giving Ukraine nothing. The US is not giving the Houthis nothing. I saw on the video that the United States and Australia are attacking somewhere in the Philippines. They don't give the enemy nothing. The British didn't give German Nazi regime in World War II nothing but bombs from the air. So those of you who are calling Israel to do that, it's not part of the law. The only part of the international law is that the country will not disturb bringing supply, humanitarian aid to the people who are under attack. So since 99% of the Palestinians in Gaza are in the south, close to the border with Egypt, in a safe zone where the Israeli army is not attacking, the Air Force is not bombing, and they are really close to the Egyptian border, send as many trucks as you want from Egypt. As far as I'm concerned, you can send 200 billion trucks of humanitarian aids, and hopefully it will be so heavy that the whole of the Gaza Strip will sink down below to the tunnels, and that will be the end of them. Israel is not different and does not have to do anything different than any other country in the world. After I've said that, our government and the IDF spokesman, they are weak and stupid. They say, yes, we are allowing hundreds of trucks to come. We are facilitating it. There are two passage and all that. We don't have to, because even though we do that, everybody is blaming us, even though we are doing something that we are not supposed to. So if you blame us, let's say once and for all, Israel does not have to give anything to the people of Gaza. We used to give more than 20,000 of them work. In the past it was 75,000, and at that time Gaza was only 500,000 people. So some of those people were coming to Israel using that wonderful invention of the Palestinians, actually the only invention of the Palestinian, the suicide west, and they did the first and the second intifada. They came to Israel as workers, took the bus, blow themselves inside the bus, unaliving more than 1,000 Israelis in the intifadas. More than 1,000 Israelis were murdered, butchered, blown to pieces by these suicide bombers. So what happened? Israel restrict the number and the age of the people who are allowed to come from Gaza. It was before the 6th of October, 20,000 people. But hundreds and hundreds of trucks, actually around 700 trucks with anything went to Gaza, including all this cement they used to build the metro underground tunnels that is longer than the London subway and also the New York subway. It's longer, more concrete went there. If you have seen the movies, the videos from Gaza before this war, they had 5-star hotels and swimming pool, everything they had. Then Israel used to bring young people from Gaza, old people from Gaza who had cancer and other diseases that could not be treated in the 36 hospitals. They had more hospitals than any other country the size of their number. So if they couldn't treat them, Israel brought them to its own hospital, gave them a free medical care in their hospitals. You know what happened? A woman from one of the kibbutzim close to Gaza, who used to drive every day her own car, using her own money to bring these people from Gaza to the hospital, she's one of those who was kidnapped and unalived by the Hamas barbarians. One of the very, very big supporters of Palestinians in Israel was unalived and kidnapped in Gaza. So you know what's going to happen after this war? No one will come to work from the Palestinian in Israel anymore. From the West Bank, more than 200,000 used to come. And since in Israel the minimum wage that they get, and they get more than the minimum wage as workers, is about $1,500 a month, and in the Palestinian they get $200 a month, they will have to stay in the Palestinian territories in Gaza and the West Bank, create their own jobs, take care of their own people, because we are giving them jobs, we are giving them medical care. We used to give them free electricity. Do you get free electricity where you are? You don't have to pay for electricity. We gave them free water. All this is finished because after so many years we've been nice, much too nice to these people. All they think is about how to eliminate us, destroy us, and kill us. Enough is enough. No more humanitarian aids. Humanitarian aid would go from Egypt. No more free electricity, no more free water, no more working in Israel. Go and build your own state and take care of your own. Is it normal that 80% of people in Gaza don't have to work because the United Nations through UNRWA is paying for them? And according to the United Nations, a brilliant idea, this would last for 2 million years, because 2 million years from now they will still be considered as refugees. Enough is enough from this. Let them make a real state. First of all, they stop teaching the kids from the kindergarten upwards how to kill Israelis and to be part of that, how to become shaheeds. Let them develop their own economy like we did. And we did, starting from 1948, when the State of Israel was established, taking a country which has no oil, 60% of the country is desert. We built an economy where the GDP of Israel is higher than England, higher than Germany, and higher than France. We built a country which is number one in startup companies, in high tech. If you calculate the number of people we have here by the number of startup companies, we are before the Silicon Valley, number one in the world. Half of the stock you buy on the Nasdaq, which is high-tech stocks, are Israeli companies. So build a marvelous economy. We have bought from 600,000 Jews who lived in 48, we have bought 800,000 Jewish refugees who fled all the Arab countries. We have bought 1 million Jews from Russia. Every year, anyone who's Jewish, who wants to immigrate to Israel, it's all paid by the government, including the flight, the carrying of the materials, teaching them Hebrew, and finding job for them. So from 600,000 in 48, today we are more than 7 million Israelis proud. We don't cry. We are refugees from the Arab countries. We want to go back to Damascus and Baghdad and Cairo and wherever we came from. No, no. We are proud to be in our country. We are happy to be in our country. The Israeli Arabs are happy to be in Israel. 2 million Israeli Arabs are happy to be here. And how do you know that? They don't demonstrate like those idiots in London, Paris, and New York. No, no. 2 million Israeli Arabs who have relatives in the West Bank and Gaza, they know exactly what Hamas is, they know exactly what the Palestinian leadership is, and they are very happy to have social security, medical care, education together with the Jewish people, live in peace, be in peace, and work together with the Jews in Israel. Again, this stupid, unbelievable blame of apartheid that never was and never will be. So enough is enough. Don't ask Israel to do things that other countries don't do. And if you are from the United States, demand your government to give aid to the Houthis, all right? Afterwards, criticize Israel. Bye.